We know that Christmas time is a time of family, a time where we often get together with family members we haven't seen for a long time. And during that time, a lot of emotions can come up for people, and especially for women who are dealing with childlessness, women and men. So what are some of the things that you think we need to be aware of?
You know, when you think about struggling with infertility or pregnancy loss, you can consider it to be an experience of shadow grief. When I say shadow grief, I mean this kind of grief that just kind of walks behind you like a shadow. And ever so often, it will become very, very apparent. And so it's easily triggered, you know. And Christmas time becomes a time when this shadow can just come out. So that's one thing you may find. You may find yourself being very good all the time, being very happy, and then there's something that happens during Christmas time. It could be a family gathering or an ad on television with children, whatever it is, but something that heightens children, and it could result in you feeling extremely sad and re-triggering what's called the child wish, the strong desire for a child. Sometimes you think you've resolved it, but Christmas is a time where that child wish could be reignited, thus leading to all these other feelings that accompany infertility.
Mm-hmm. I know we have been talking a lot about infertility in this video series, and one of the things that we talk about is sometimes how people around women struggling with infertility are so unaware of some of the issues that are going on with them. What do you think is the best? Do you think that women should make that apparent? Should they connect and let people know that they're struggling with this? Or should they be careful about the places that they find themselves in around this season? How do you think they should deal with that?
I would say each woman has to kind of figure out what works best for her. So I think when it comes to deal with infertility, I think you kind of have to act on your own self-interest. I think sometimes we get so tempted to think about what this one might say, how this one might feel, but you have to realize that because, you know, infertility and pregnancy loss is this sort of invisible pain, you have to really just take care of yourself. Sometimes you're not willing often. A lot of people are not willing to be open about it. And when you're open about it, you have to figure out who and where should I be open. To whom I should say and where should I be open. Because not everybody can really hear that story and manage it well.
And a lot of times self-interest can be seen as selfishness.
Yeah.
And we need to be real clear about the difference between them.
Mm-hmm,
yeah.
mm-hmm.
So self-interest means that I'm really taking this opportunity to put things in place to manage myself, to care for myself, to be gentle with myself, because I know that this is a sore spot for me. Yeah. Selfishness often means that I'm doing this in relation to somebody else.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. Well, definitely.
And I think that's a really important differentiation to make, to understand that this behavior is self-full behavior.
Yeah, most definitely. And not become preoccupied with the thoughts and feelings of others. And keep yourself on guard. You know, if you know that Christmas is coming and you're struggling with infertility, even from before, remind yourself that this can be a tough time for me, and then how am I going to take care of myself during this time?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining us, Akilah. We have been talking about childlessness at Christmas time, and what are some of the things that women who are struggling with infertility may deal with at this time of year. You know, we encourage you to continue to take care of yourself, and thanks for joining us.